Well, Gueydan High School students will go to school for a half day tomorrow. Yesterday, the district canceled classes after staff members found nearly 600 bats inside the school. Our Justice Henderson joining us live from Gueydan High. And Justice, what do we know about the students returning?
Marcel, students are to report back to school tomorrow, but they are being asked to be dropped off at the rear of the school to the gym. The gym has not seen any bats whatsoever. The main campus will be closed for continuous cleaning tomorrow so the students can return on Thursday. Now, a bat expert today couldn't give a definite timeline on how long the process would take. However, the facilities manager, Carrie Richard, believes it could be a couple of weeks. He tells us that they may have to unseal the work that they've already done to let bats back out to their natural habitat, but it all depends on how the bats react to this cold weather. After all the bats have been removed from the school, it will be thoroughly cleaned again. Now, students will receive a letter tomorrow that tells them what to do if they come in contact with a bat or if they see a bat on campus. Live in Gueydan, Justice Henderson, KTC TV3.
Funeral services were held today for the UL softball assistant coach who was killed in a car crash last week on I-10. Sports anchor Seth Lewis joins us live in studio with more on how she's being remembered. Seth?
Jim, Jerry-Ann Glasgow was laid to rest in her home state of Illinois this morning. The Raging Cajun softball team traveling up to West Frankfort to support the Glasgow family and celebrate a friend who seemed to impact every path she crossed. The love continuing to pour in on social media. WNBA MVP Breanna Stewart and Jerry-Ann were National Players of the Year in 2012. The former UConn star saying, "I'm grateful our lives crossed paths and will never forget your smile or effect." While Cajuns first baseman Courtney Grimion tweeted, "Heavy, heavy heart, but what a blessing to have known you. Love you forever, Jerry-Ann." UL baseball head coach Tony Robichaux shared some heartfelt words as well.
I don't think you can have heaven in a home until you've taken somebody that was once in your home that's now in heaven. And so I pray that she rests in peace and pray for their family and their team. Our whole team has said many prayers for them and continue to pray for them.
The university also lowering all flags on campus to have staff to honor Jerry-Ann. It's a sad day for the Cajuns community, but coming up later in sports, we'll show you how another member of the UL family received some really positive news.
Here's Rob's 24-hour forecast.
Well, a nice chilly winter day across Acadiana, but plenty of sunshine. And as we take a look at the big picture, we do have some high-level cirrus clouds on the way coming from the west, and that's going to help hold our temperatures up in the light freeze category versus the hard freeze category. These upper clouds are moving at about 100 miles an hour, so they're going to get here about 7:30 or so. Farther to the north, look at all the wind chill warnings up across the Midwest and the Great Lakes. We'll talk more about that in our main weathercast. Today we started out mid to upper 30s, lower 30s off to the north, topped out upper 40s. Now we're sitting lower 30s, few spots in the upper 30s. But as we chill down tonight, those high clouds coming in. So we'll go 32 the low in Lafayette, but area-wide readings could go as low as 29 to 31. We'll show you that in the main weathercast. Tomorrow, those high clouds stick around, dull sunshine, temperatures topping out in the lower 50s, and we should stay above freezing tomorrow night. In fact, the 10-day forecast is full of spring-like days ahead with some spring showers. We'll have details in the complete TrueView forecast coming up in just a bit.
The investigation into possible malfeasance in office by Vermilion Parish School Board members is suspended indefinitely. District Attorney Keith Stute tells us the grand jury made its decision after hearing evidence today. Stute says this could possibly be revived if new information is brought forward.
Happening now, St. Martinville Mayor Melinda Mitchell and District 1 Councilman Mike Fuselier are hosting a town hall meeting to encourage engagement in local government. The meeting just got started at the Magnolia Park Recreation Center.
Also right now, crews are working to repair a ruptured gas line near Dusson. The line was hit this afternoon while a DOTD crew was doing routine ditch work along Ridge Road. The road is closed between Cripp Lane and Fieldspan until 10 or 11 o'clock tonight. The LEF Teacher Awards 2 days away, and while the 16 finalists anticipate the big day, we're celebrating what makes each of them so special inside their classrooms. Today we hear from a high school teacher who is pushing her students to beat their own limitations.
You two are going to work together?
There's no better time than high school to start thinking about the future. And in Amy Hodgins' class at Como High, students are pushed to look ahead.
I hope that they have gained some work skills, especially so that they can find employment in the community. Very good. That's one way. Let's see if you guys can.
This is a special education group, and Amy has high hopes for her kids beyond their small special ed community. pushing them to branch out in school so they'll be better prepared when they move on.
I try so hard to get them into regular ed electives and classes where they can perform and be with their peers to gain experiences, make friends, and enjoy the whole high school